10 underrated 80s diss tracks you forgot existed. Before diss tracks became viral moments. Before careers were ended on radio. And long before social media beef. The 1980s had disses so real. They destroyed careers, sent artists to prison, and disappeared from history. Some of these records never got responses. Some got buried by bigger beefs. And one involved a 17-year-old kid going at KRS-One. These are 10 underrated 80s diss tracks you forgot existed. Let's rewind. Number 10, Black Poet, Beat You Down, 1986 to 1987. Black Poet's Beat You Down is one of the most overlooked diss records of the 1980s. Largely because it existed on the edges of a much bigger war. Recorded when Poet was just 17 years old. The track was a raw, street-level response defending Queensbridge during the height of the Bridge Wars. Unlike the lyrical sparring between KRS-One and MC Shan, Poet's record leaned heavily into aggression and realism, reflecting the tension of the neighborhoods rather than the battle for radio dominance. KRS-One never fully engaged with the track, responding only with light subliminals. And media attention stayed locked on the main feud. With extremely limited distribution and no major label backing, the song faded almost immediately. For decades, it survived only in underground collector circles, earning recognition years later as one of the most intense but forgotten diss tracks of the era. Number 9, Ice-T. I'm Your Pusher / Girls LGBNAF. 1988. Before the East Coast versus West Coast rivalry became global news,
12-inch, man, you done went crazy. You don't even know what time it is.
Ice-T and LL Cool J were already exchanging subtle but meaningful shots. On his Power album, Ice-T used
I'm the kingpin when the wax spins. Crack a smack or take you to a show.
I'm Your Pusher to flip Curtis Mayfield's Pusherman into a sharp critique, embedding jabs aimed at LL's perceived dominance and commercial image.
Your natural high, why that ain't fly, and anyone who says it is lie.
He followed it with Girls LGBNAF.
Oh man, you ain't never lied, man. This dope is all.
An intentionally crude contrast to LL's romantic persona. Later confirming it was a deliberate diss.
I don't play when it comes to my dope. I check my lyrics close, like with a microscope.
The album charted strongly and went gold quickly, proving Ice-T's message landed. LL eventually responded years later, but the feud was resolved peacefully through community mediation.
Boulevard, my tempo's hyped and hard. I don't ask, the ice just bogart. Sire Records.
Compared to later diss records, these tracks felt restrained.
Smacks, don't try to size up. You better wise up to the rap criminals. We're on the rock.
Which is why they were overshadowed by Ice-T's controversies.
What to do, because my dope breaks through. No matter what they do, my stuff gets to you, kicking on the...
And the explosive rivalries that followed in the 1990s. Number 8, MC Shan. Beat Biter, 1986.
It's directed to my man LL Cool J. Your brand
new jams.
Beat Biter stands out because it wasn't about lyrical dominance.
It will even be rocked in your territory. Think it's so slick that they can't.
It was about hip-hop ethics.
On the radio station of my choice, when I heard my beat with the next man's.
MC Shan accused LL Cool J and Rick Rubin of stealing beat patterns without credit.
The sleaze back slut beat fighters I devour like a 3-course meal. So be careful.
A serious allegation in an era when originality mattered deeply. Shan took the issue so far that he famously snapped LL's record in half during a live show, escalating the tension beyond music. LL never responded with a diss track, choosing silence instead. Unfortunately for Shan, the record was buried beneath the larger bridge wars, which reshaped his public image. While historically important, Beat Biter was too technical and insider-focused to capture mainstream attention, leaving it forgotten despite its role in early hip-hop accountability. Number 7, Just Ice, Cold Gettin' Dumb, Part 2, 1986. Just Ice diss aimed directly at Kurtis Blow, accusing him of declining lyrical ability at a time when Blow was still a respected pioneer. What made the record clever was Just Ice's use of Kurtis Blow's own song titles as punchlines, turning his legacy against him. Kurtis never responded, and years later both artists downplayed the tension entirely. The track's real impact came from its production, handled by Mantronics, whose offbeat timing and experimental sound drew more attention than the diss itself. Released during an era packed with higher-profile battles, the song quietly slipped through the cracks. Over time, Just Ice became more remembered for later collaborations, leaving this diss as a footnote in his catalog. Number 6, MC Lyte, Slave to the Rhythm, 1989. And if you're looking for a fight, you found the right one. Slave to the Rhythm is one of the most misunderstood diss tracks of the late 80s. Never lose a battle, 'cause I always come correct in any case I'll win. Again and again, you see. Largely because its title gives no hint of its purpose. Give me room and I'll slay an MC, whether it's in a crowd or on a sneak tip. This was MC Lyte's third direct attack on Antoinette. You was at my show, yo, you was on a mission. Yo, what you telling me, Lyte? She was ass kissing. Delivered with precision and confidence. Yo, I am no joke. I'm sharp like barbed wire. Try to touch me, yo. You're bound to catch a fire. Over urgent, chaotic production by PMD, Lyte mocked Antoinette's self-styled image and dismissed her attempts at retaliation. The track appeared on Eyes on This, an album that made Lyte the first solo female rapper to crack the top 10 on Billboard's Black Albums chart. Ironically, the diss was overshadowed by the album's breakout singles, causing listeners to miss its intent entirely. As the feud faded, the track quietly became one of Lyte's most overlooked lyrical victories. Halfway through, and these stories are getting darker. If you're feeling this deep dive, make sure you're subscribed. Rewind Sonic drops forgotten hip-hop history. Now let's keep going, because the next one's ruined lives. Number 5, Antoinette, Unfinished Business, 1988. Antoinette's Unfinished Business marked her first real response after being pulled into a feud she didn't initially realize existed. Produced by Herbie Love Bug and built on a classic break, the track showcased her confidence and technical skill. What makes this diss tragic is its aftermath. Despite multiple exchanges, Antoinette never recovered commercially. After releasing just 2 albums, she left the music industry altogether and later joined the New York Police Department. Today, Unfinished Business is praised by historians and collectors as one of the strongest female diss records of its era. Still, it remains largely unknown outside hardcore hip-hop circles. Number 4, Suga Spice. That's Funky, 1988. Created specifically to target JJ Fad. That's Funky emerged from label bitterness after JJ Fad left Dream Team Records for Ruthless. The accusations were personal and direct. Claims of ghostwriting, biting, and image manipulation filled the lyrics. JJ Fad never responded, and history sided with the group whose Supersonic went platinum. Suga Spice released only 2 singles and never secured an album deal. Their diss, buried as a B-side, became a forgotten casualty of label politics. Today, it's remembered as a rare example of a West Coast female rap battle that never got closure. Number 3, Steady B. Take Your Radio, 1985. Take Your Radio was an answer record aimed at LL Cool J's I Can't Live Without My Radio, but the beef itself was largely manufactured. Steady B was actually a fan of LL, and the diss was encouraged as a promotional move. LL never responded, making the exchange completely one-sided. The track was never even included on Steady B's albums, limiting its reach. Years later, Steady B's legacy was erased not by music, but by a criminal case that overshadowed his career entirely. As a result, the diss faded from memory almost immediately. Number 2, Cool C. Juice Crew Diss, 1987. Cool C's debut single was one of the boldest moves in 80s battle rap history, targeting the entire Juice Crew at once. By sampling their own records and flipping familiar sounds against them, he created a diss so convincing that listeners thought MC Shan was attacking himself. The track earned Cool C a major label deal and real chart success. But when the Juice Crew chose not to respond, the record lost momentum. Years later, Cool C's criminal conviction erased his musical legacy almost completely, pushing this diss into obscurity despite its technical brilliance. Number 1, Romeo and Master Rhyme. Crackerjack, 1987. This is the most forgotten West Coast diss of the 1980s. What began as a high school rivalry between Master Rhyme and Eazy-E escalated into one of the earliest recorded West Coast beefs. Subliminal shots quickly turned explicit, with murder code imagery and cassette-only disses circulating locally. NWA responded forcefully, while Romeo and Master Rhyme doubled down with threatening visuals and symbolism. The result was devastating. NWA went platinum, and Romeo and Master Rhyme vanished from the industry entirely. Their careers ended almost overnight, making Crackerjack one of the most consequential diss tracks never discussed. These diss tracks weren't marketing stunts. This was raw 80s hip-hop. Before social media, before contracts, before safety nets, some artists walked away. Some went to prison. Some were erased completely. If you respect the raw era of hip-hop, drop a like, comment which diss surprised you the most, and stay locked into Rewind Sonic, because the culture's deepest stories are always the ones history tried to forget.